What I'm trying to show you, God spoke concerning where the geographic location where this Bible prophecy was to unfold itself. North Korea helped out a shot about children, and the United States said we got to help our allies. Well, I spoke this in the books that I read, and the first one was in 2004. I revealed all these places leave from Pakistan, Afghanistan, that he had taken over these things and created an outpost to keep them people. Because this nation is on life support. The dollar bill have no value. How could you dictate the world, tell them what to do, and you're laying up in the hospital on life support? But they have to take the crude oil back in the Middle East, set up outposts to keep Chinese out there. And then they can dictate what they keep saying, that our dollar bill is strong. They don't like Barack Obama as being a black president of the United States of America, but a dying man don't have no choice of who to give him life support until he can find other men. A man can make a choice how he live, or who give him that if he got something approved that he don't need that other man. But as long as this other his people walk away from him because he's a dying man, he don't have no strength of his own, he's on life support, he don't care who help him. But soon as he gains a little life in him, he'll tell that man that he hates to serve him. You go there, you send me my people here. But as long as he have to use this man as his life support, he gonna claim to him because he is his life. But just like that man said, when Barack Obama had to polish up the image of George W. Bush because the world had lost faith and confidence in the United States of America. They hated George Bush for what he did. Once Barack Obama gained the momentum or the strength of the nation and replaced some of the integrity that George W. Bush had lost, when he went over there and fought Iraq for nothing, and by the time they thought they was catching a hold and getting up out of that ditch what Bush had done, they began to curse Barack Obama. Not because of Jeremiah Wright, because he was a black man. Once they did it, well, he's the worst president he had. Now, North Korea fired around artillery over there, some kind of way, by provocation or whatever. Now they're telling Barack Obama that he needs to tell China what to do. No, the heck with it. Sometimes you have to stand for the right, even you know it's not the popular thing to do among men. There's nothing wrong about standing for the right when you know you're right. They stood up for the wrong and didn't want to pass health care to bind Barack Obama to give him a black eye in his political struggle. They did. They came up with the Tea Party. Now, what kind of foolish mind person would come up with a Tea Party? And they talk about Michael Vick, what he did to them dogs. They're treating these people like dogs, the worst than dogs. And when they condemn Michael Vick of something that was not popular, as they allege, it made him bow down to dogs. But yet they're going to treat Barack Obama like a dog by using the propaganda, said he's the worst president we ever had. That's putting him low. You got to understand the significance. You have to understand a man must give an account of every word he speaks. You got to hold a man accountable for every word he speaks. You can't let somebody run around here with loose lips, lying on peoples and nations as a propaganda tool to take and destroy them. To kill them, to destroy the integrity of the mind. What is it when one man have a mind to speak and he deprives another man out of his freedom to speak? I watch President Bush go and come anytime we speak these things, and I listened at Hillary Clinton when she said Ahmadinejad need to be obliterated. That's a deep hatred. This is the worst of deception. To use certain propaganda. They simply said, Barack Obama ain't fit to be president. You can't sit there and say it's about my people. You want us to propaganda any lie that your people do and everything that you say, but we can't say nothing about our people and tell you what you done wrong and what you done right without you trying to put in the contents of your Constitution to take away our freedom of speech where we can't speak on our free will. You took to prayer school. You took it and bugged our phone where you listened to everything we said and you put your soldiers around us in our neighborhood to guide us and see what we saying right or wrong. And if at the end of the day, if you don't like what we say, if we don't violate the law, where you would take us out, you do us like Martin, you did Martin Luther King, you kill him. Kill us. I'm telling you these things. I'm showing you because I've been in this life. I live according to these things, and I'm showing you where your mindset is. God spoke to us about this part in Revelation chapter 13. He said the head was wounded to death will come alive again. All the sinister measures that had they acted out against us in these troubled times, they will come against us. He also spoke concerning this matter in the book of Habakkuk, saying that the things saying in the book of Habakkuk, he killed us through secret. He said, write these things, make them plain on tablet, that he that reads them will run. He's telling you something about this man. What he was doing in the name of peace, it was lies or deception. It was things to contaminate the minds of the people, to create a lie of falsehood, talking about one man and another, and it was used as weapons against us to destroy us and alienate us by separating us from the idea of where we could communicate with each other and making us afraid while they take and slip and exterminate us through secret. Placing us in a point on time where they will destroy us while we look on, for we will not have any salvation, neither will we have mercy towards each other, because they will be making us, placing us in a position where we will be afraid to speak without being incriminated. We got to hold to our tongue. We got to speak out against these things, because sooner or later the water's going to get too shallow until we're going to become our worst enemy, because we're going to be afraid to speak out, because this is the building this man's speaking, that he can bridle our tongue, that we cannot communicate with each other in these later days. Look at your record. I can speak, I can take you sermon by sermon, but if your heart and your mind is not in it, you're not going to understand nothing I say. You're not going to believe.